This the TempahZone podcast.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, wherever you listening to this podcast right here. This is episode 59 of the TempahZone podcast with your host, me, Amir Max, and that's All Facts, aka Mr. Versatile, aka Young Steven A. Okay. Oof. All right, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay.
We are back. Yeah, that's how we do it around
here. Started, man.
Exactly. Ladies and gentlemen, my special guest with me right here. We ain't wasting no time getting a special guest because this dude's music is on point. All right.
Appreciate
He hit me up, sent me his music. I immediately listened to it, which rarely happens when people send me their music. He sent it at the right time. I was available, and I went right to it, which rarely happens. And I checked it out, and I was very impressed. Really dope. Immediately said, yo, I got to have you on the show, man, because I'd seen your name popping around. So, you know, Debo is in the building, man.
Appreciate
how
you, man.
How you doing, yo?
Good, brother, man. Appreciate you for having me on, man.
Hell yeah,
It's a blessing, man.
Yeah.
On the TempahZone, baby.
TempahZone, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Yeah, I know you have ties with other people I've had on before. I had Slim Killam on one time.
That's Team Lavish Living, man.
Yeah, man. Josh was sweet. So I know you guys all like staying cahoots and making stuff happen, man. That's really dope. How important do you think it is for artists to stay in touch with each other through their career?
Man, in all honesty, man.
Yeah.
That's the only way we're gonna get out of here. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like artists have that crab in a barrel mentality, where it's like, I get it. Like, you gotta. It's about individuality. You got to do what's best for you.
Yeah,
but,
for sure.
You know, like we were talking earlier, like, and good energy attracts good energy. You know what I'm saying? You support somebody, they support you, and that's how you build. And then that's how you grow, and that's how you get out. You know what I mean? So it's really important, man. You got to show love.
Yeah.
That's my mantra. You got to show love and you get it back. It's the only way.
Yeah, it's as simple as that. And I mean, when it comes to stuff like that, it's definitely a lot easier said than done.
Oh, trust me.
Yeah, because
we in Boston, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. Stigmatism is real. You know?
Yeah,
it's real.
It truly is, man. And so, like, you know, it's always important that when you do find people that you can collab with and work with stuff together with, like, it goes a long way, and it's really a big deal. So I definitely think to not take those moments for granted when we're able to meet people and get those stuff going, man.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so
Absolutely.
Let's talk about Follow the Black Star, man. With a title like that. Definitely, I feel like, definitely has a lot of meaning behind it. Explain the reasoning behind the title of the project.
Yeah, man, I appreciate you even bringing it up, man. So
I got it, man.
Follow the Black Star dropped on my birthday last month.
That's dope.
You know what I'm saying?
Dropping a project on a birthday is dope promo.
That's what I do, man, every time.
Because people go feel bad if they don't listen. It's like, we dropped it on his birthday.
Whatever will get you to click it, man. It won't be a mistake anyway.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's like the music's dope. Don't worry. Yeah. Yo, for facts. Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. But the whole title, it's like a double entendre for me. So I'm from Ghana, West Africa.
Okay, word up.
The flag is red, yellow, green, but there's a black star in the middle. So it's kind of like paying homage to where my roots are.
Yeah,
and then just
dope.
I was talking about it earlier. Just like that's that's like my spirit. You know what I mean? Like the black star. That's what I feel like encompasses me. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah.
So it was like that, but then like literally it's like follow the black star, like follow me.
Follow who you are.
You look to the sky for your spirit. Like that's what it was for me. You know what I'm saying? Like not follow the North Star, follow the black star, follow your spirit.
Hell yeah, man.
So it's just what it is.
Yeah, and the title makes sense with how you structured your album, because I know you definitely referencing being African.
Yeah.
So I definitely see that you tied it all together. How important is it for you to represent your culture and your music?
Oh man, that's everything.
It's everything. Yeah,
it's everything. At the end of the day, hip hop. Everyone has their own reason for why they make music. You know what I'm saying? But for me, it's to pay homage to my roots. I wouldn't be me without it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But no, it's everything, man. It really is everything. Self-expression, to tell your story.
Yeah.
That's what hip hop is about. You know what I'm saying? So it plays a big part.
Yeah, and I ask because you'd be surprised how many people are shy to admit the culture they're from, or especially if you're aware of it.
Real.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? If your parents are from Ghana, your parents are from Trinidad, your parents are from Puerto Rico. If you know that and rep that, like that's always dope. And I feel like not too many artists definitely shed light on it. But
And that's the thing.
It's definitely important to.
That's the thing. And unfortunately, some people don't even really tell their real stories, which is unfortunate.
Yeah,
about
that's
the game.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like some people
and that's why people won't talk about them being Mexican or them being Jamaican or whatever your nationality is. You know, people don't want to like just embrace it or tell it out. Yeah, hold some stuff back. So for you to be very upfront about it, it's very cool. I think people.
I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you.
The realness stands out, man.
Oh,
so
thank you, man. Thank you. Right back at you, man. Come on.
Sure, man. So let's go way back, man. Let's talk about what got it all started, man. What was your genesis when it came to making music?
Man, it's great. I played instruments my whole life.
Okay.
Played the recorder, the violin, baritone, horn. You know,
violin on them. Okay.
Yeah, it's crazy. Okay. I know, right? Yeah. People don't know that.
No, that's dope, man. That's
you
dope.
know, but now I just realized, like, I don't know. I just didn't want to be behind the scenes like that. I felt like my voice needed to be heard. You know, shout out to my brother Muna. You know, that's my dog. We're part of this collective relief music group. You know what I'm saying?
Hell
That's our wave. And man, since the minute we met, we're like, yo, let's make music, man. Let's record.
When was that? Way back
13. I want to say 13. We're going on 13 years.
Oh shit.
Of just making music, man. Of just progressive. You know what I mean? Shout out to my boy Manny. It all started in his basement, man.
Damn.
My homegirl Rachel's basement. We were trapping, making music in everybody's house. All our people's cribs.
Wherever you could make it happen.
Wherever we could be loud. Make music, you know?
Just be carefree,
Yeah, but I loved hip hop, man. Ever since a youngin', I feel like everybody could say that, you know? I feel like when 50 Cent dropped Get Rich or Die Trying, that was the first, like, all right, I'm trying to do this.
Yeah.
I'm trying to do this. You know what I mean? But yeah, just a love for hip hop, a love for music, and a love for just really, really trying to spread the good word and just spread your story and spread your message. It all encompassed each other.
Yeah, man.
You know what I mean?
No, it's definitely dope when you have an agenda, have a message you want to get out there.
It's the only way.
You know exactly what you're about. And not every song has to be super deep.
Of course.
You know, like you can, throw some lighthearted stuff out there. It's definitely like,
got some party anthems and stuff.
Yeah, you gotta have those, but obviously every now and then you gotta throw a couple of songs in there that,
you know what I mean?
Show how you really feel, you know?
It's the only way.
Yeah,
the only way.
And I think that's what makes especially hip hop so special, because I just feel like you're able to convey. It's easier to convey more messages through hip hop. I feel. I don't know if that's an ignorant statement for me to say.
That is,
but like
that is what hip hop is.
Yeah,
that is the mantra of hip hop.
Yeah.
It started on politics. It started on trying to make social revolutionary change.
Yeah.
And of course, it molded into other things. Unfortunately, like it got exploited a little bit.
Yeah, of course. Because it just with popularity will come that. Yeah.
Of course, but then of course, it's still the root of it is exactly that. Just spreading the word.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I didn't even think about that. It's funny. It's got me thinking about that Netflix documentary. It's called Hip Hop Evolution. Have you ever seen
that's
that before?
It's funny. I just started watching it again.
Crazy.
Yeah, it really keeps it real.
Watching that, I thought I knew everything about hip hop, and then I watched that. And I was like, "What the?" Like,
it's crazy.
I didn't know all the details about DJ Screw.
Gotta know the history.
Yeah, you really do.
Gotta know the history. Gotta pay homage to the legends before you. It just makes you better.
Yeah, and the saying "history repeats itself." It's
so true.
It's very true. Like, people want to pretend that like music is so dirty nowadays, but when you look back at the 90s, you got the whole Miami scene with Uncle Luke, and they were doing all that dirty songs as well. So like it's always good to check back on history with any little thing.
The greatest artists take from the people before them and make it their own.
Yeah,
that's with everything.
Yeah,
that's with everything. Talking basketball, rest in peace Kobe, but Kobe's game was based off of Jordan. You know what I mean? Like, you take the greats before you and you make it better for yourself. That's just the only way to do it. It's the best way to do it.
Period, man. Yeah, you got to study everything that comes before you, and it's very unfortunate when there's young rappers in the game, like rappers who are 19, 20, and they don't give a damn about the older stuff, like 90s hip hop or even like early 2000 stuff. Like,
it's crazy.
Yeah, it's weird, man.
Really crazy,
yeah,
man.
Like, I understand like relevance gives people reasons to check things out. Like, if something's old, you don't want to check it. I get that, but if you're passionate about hip hop and you don't want to check the history, I don't know. It's a little weird to me.
It doesn't make sense.
It doesn't make sense. Yeah, if you're into anything, don't you want to know the history about it?
Right,
I don't
come on, man.
Yeah.
That's just regular. It's supposed to come with it.
Yeah.
In hip hop, you're supposed to know the greats before you. You don't know the greats before you, then what's up?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Yeah,
like, if you make cartoons Like, you want to know how cartoons started off in the first
Right,
place?
right.
You know, start off with people drawing paper and you know what I mean. Like,
That's just what it is.
It's just what it is. Yeah, it's as simple as that, man. So to all the youngins out there watching this,
learn your history.
Learn your history on hip hop.
Learn from that.
There's so many great documentaries out talking about just the history of hip hop in general. So
For real, man.
yeah, so I definitely think that's important. But yeah, man, you brought up 50 Cent. Any other artists that inspired you growing up?
Oh man, I mean, currently, actually growing up, well, that's a good question, man. Honestly, I love Drake. You know what I'm saying?
No,
Drake,
you got it. I mean, you gotta give it up to Drake.
You know what I mean? Well, he's been here for 10 years, so technically I was 14 when he came out, 13. So yeah, growing up, no, Drake was a big influence for sure. I love 50, Kendrick, J. Cole.
Hell yeah, man.
You know what I mean? Pac, Biggie. And I'm influenced by a lot of different genres, man. You know, it's hip hop, but then like I said, I play instruments, so like just classical music and
Yeah.
you know what I mean, like old school, like Bob Marley, Michael Jackson, Barry White, like
Hell
things
yeah,
like
man.
that. You know what I mean? Like it's I'm just a reflection of the people that influence me, man. So definitely just different art, like just mad different artists and things like that. You know, but
No, that's good, bro. I think
You know?
I rarely meet someone who solely like listens to one genre.
It's crazy.
And the people that do listen to one genre don't make music. Straight up.
For real.
Anyone I know
real,
that
man.
listens to just hip hop, I don't think they make music. I think
Nah.
everybody takes from at least 2 to 3 genres.
You have
know
to.
what I'm saying?
You have
Yeah,
to.
I think it's literally impossible to be a musician and solely just be like, I'm gonna just listen to rock. I'm just listening to R&B. It's like, what are you
It's
doing?
crazy.
It's a whole there's a whole new world out there. Yeah.
Add Jay-Z and Kanye to that mix too. Definitely.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
no,
Like,
for sure.
There's so many artists.
There's so many artists you can name, but yeah, those are 2 artists to definitely name out
yeah.
there. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah, man.
definitely. I just randomly thought to ask this, but if you had to choose one's discography for the rest of your life, who would you choose with, Jay-Z or Kanye?
Damn.
I know who I would say.
Damn. Nah, I'm going Jay-Z.
You going with Jay-Z?
I'm going with Jay-Z.
I'm going with Kanye. I'm going with Kanye. That's good. We disagree. We disagree. I was just wondering.
Discography,
Yeah.
man.
They both have an amazing.
It's a
they both
tough
have them,
one.
yeah. But
It's a tough one.
The thing is, for me, is I don't know Jay-Z's discography too well. So like,
I agree.
That's the thing. Like I know I've listened to like a good amount of Jay-Z's projects. I've listened to Blueprint 2 and 3 and Reasonable Doubt, but I've listened to everything Kanye, so it's a little unfair. But
It's
I
me.
still go with Kanye.
I'm because of course I agree with you, man. Because Kanye, at the end of the day, like he's more towards my generation. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly, yes,
So
yes.
of course I know more of his songs. That me picking Jay-Z's, me paying homage. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
now
saying?
Jay-Z's the greatest
If I
rapper
had
of all
to
time.
live with one.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I gotta go with Hov. That's just what it is.
Jay-Z's the greatest rapper of all time.
Yeah,
That's
And
not my opinion. That's just fact. I
It
don't
took
care-
me a
I
while.
don't care what anyone says.
It took me a while because I still put
Yeah.
I had Big and Tupac cemented as the 1 and 2 or like the co-goats. You know what I mean? But as
Yeah.
time has gone on, oh man, by factually,
yeah.
Jay-Z is the #1 GOAT right now.
Just numbers and just
what it is.
status, business,
numbers, status, everything.
lyricism. It's just there's so much that Jay-Z brings to the table. You know what I'm saying?
He embodies what hip hop stands for.
Yeah. Yeah,
Period.
straight up. Yeah.
Period.
And he's got Beyonce. So like
Yeah, that's also a good fact.
yeah, that's
too.
just like you
Well,
know
it's
what I
true.
mean? Like just everything about him is just like
Not
the
real.
shit. You
That's
know?
for real,
So
man. It's the truth.
Yeah,
It's the
man.
truth,
So
man.
definitely, that question popped in my head. I had to ask that though, Jay-Z or Kanye, because
It's real.
yeah,
It's a real question.
No, it is,
I
yeah.
guarantee you a split. I guarantee you a split.
yeah, I would definitely be a
For real.
split one, man. It's tough because you know, depending on the generation you come from, you know what
It's
I mean?
true.
Yeah,
It's true.
it'll choose a different person. So yeah, it is what it is with that, man. But let's talk about more so stuff you been going on, man. What was the first song that you made where you're like, yeah, I'm gonna keep doing this music thing right here?
That's a great question, man. You asked me some good ass questions.
Nah, I got you, man.
You know
I got you.
what I mean? I'm not gonna lie, I used to suck. I feel like every hip hop person can say straight up that they used to suck. I suck, man.
We all
You know
gotta
what I
start
mean?
somewhere,
You
man.
coming in like you don't know who you are, what you trying to do. Like I'm trying to be a gangster in the beginning. Like I ain't a gangster.
Yeah,
man.
exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
I think
ain't
we
that-
all
like,
start
you
off
know
like
what I'm
that.
saying?
Yeah.
Right. But then eventually you figure out it clicks and you figure out, damn, this is who I am and what I'm gonna do. For those of y'all who been rocking with me, I had a song called One Mic. I used to be called D Blocks. That was my old name.
Yeah.
The first song that really clicked, it was One Mic. It was
One Mic.
it was a remix to Nas's One Mic.
Okay, I was gonna.
Yeah, and then that was when I was like, damn, I put it together. Oh,
Yeah.
all right, Dad. Okay,
Yeah.
I can actually do this. You know what I
That's
mean?
dope, that's
and then
dope.
that's when it just took off. You know what I mean?
man.
We were trapping, doing mixtapes and all that stuff in the beginning. I wasn't that good. I ain't gonna be one of them artists that tell you I was always good from the beginning,
No.
man. It's a true progression,
you gotta-
evolution, you know?
You gotta work your way up, man.
Gotta work your way up.
And I definitely think like there's certain beats that when you rap over, you have to kill it or else. And I think
Right.
one mic is up there for
That
beats you
one
have
is-
to body.
yeah,
If you
yeah.
can't body that, then
What up?
I don't know.
You know?
Yeah, it's like when
Yeah.
Shook One's Part 2 plays.
Right. Oh,
You have to rap over that. If you're a rapper,
Yeah.
you can't rap over that. It's like
We got a problem.
yeah, we have to have a
know?
discussion. You know, yeah.
Yeah.
But that's just my philosophy on it because I feel like a lot of the younger people don't rap over the boom bap beats like that.
I just feel like the younger generation, they never really heard that type of style. Nowadays, you don't hear that no more, man.
yeah,
You don't- you
boom
don't-
bap rap is
you don't-
literally
you don't
nowhere.
hear Shook Ones
Mainstream
like that.
wise,
Of course.
yeah, mainstream wise, yeah.
Our attention spans have gone down, man. It's really crazy. I get it. I understand that's an evolutionary standpoint of hip hop, but like back in the it's not the same no more.
No,
You
definitely
can't have
not.
people rapping for 3.5 minutes anymore. Nobody wants
Yeah, it's
nobody's listening no more. And it's so sad that I say it like that. I love the boom bap. I love the bars, you know what I mean? But nowadays you got the melody, is it short enough? Does it hit the right way? It's you know what I mean? It's
song length is definitely something that scares me. Like when I see
It's
songs,
crazy.
people literally will release a 90-second song.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's the full song. Like, holy shit! Like,
no, it's crazy.
damn, bro.
Nowadays, like
easy.
it's crazy. We talking about it, like I was listening to an article the other day, like today actually,
Yeah.
about how Spotify has changed how people release music and like just streaming.
Oh
in general,
yeah,
you know, and it's like low key, the quicker and like the well executed, the better.
yeah.
You know, like if it's a minute and a half, 2 minutes, word, like that's what it is nowadays. You know,
And that's a
it's
full
different.
stream. It's a full song.
Same with albums.
Yeah.
Like, why do you think Kanye and people be coming up with 8-song albums and EPs? Like, it's like, again, we have a shortened like attention span, but then it's like, all right, streaming and things like that. So many things to like consider.
Yeah, playing the game. Yeah, it's like that, or you could do the polar opposite and put out like a 24
Or
track
25
album.
songs,
and
like Wayne and things like that. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
Wayne
saying?
did that. Yeah,
Wayne just did that. Chris Brown came out with like some 35.
and then he comes out with a deluxe project.
It's a smart man.
That's
He's a
hilarious.
smart man.
Man
comes
comes out with a 35 track album and says, "Nah, we're gonna put more songs on this shit."
Yo.
I think he's the only artist I see do that. I don't think any artist can pull
The thing
that
is,
off.
he's good. That's
Yeah.
the thing. He's actually, it's not even like 40 songs worth of crap or anything. It's actually like, wow, shit is nice. You know what I mean? So
Yeah,
this is what it is.
It's
man.
it's scary with Chris Brown because I always think like, man, what he could have become. I always I
it's-
can't I
it's
every
crazy,
now and then I
he's-
think
'cause
that
he's huge right now.
of course he's still very
You know what I
popular.
mean?
Yeah.
But then like, if you took away that other stuff, all the extra shit,
Yeah, like
excuse
the,
my
the-
language,
the
but
negative
yeah.
stuff. It's I feel you on that. It's just very it's very unfortunate, but he's still very popular and women
Oh,
still
yeah,
love
no,
him. So,
I still think
he
he
good, I guess.
He's still for me, he's still one of the goats of our generation.
of course,
Don't-
he's super talented.
no, there's no debating that.
Mm-hmm.
But the controversy, you could say made him bigger in a way, but then you could say brought him down as well. So it's,
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Because bad press is still press.
yeah. At the end of the
You
day,
know what I
people are
mean?
still going to tune in. So
exactly.
yeah.
So it's give or take how you feel about it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man.
Yo, so other than hip hop, what would you say you would tune into for another genre? Like if you had to just take out hip hop, what's the next genre you'd go to?
Oh, that's honestly no. Because of my roots, man. It's
Okay,
right,
yeah,
you know what I
that's
mean.
it.
Right now, it's the dance hall. It's the
Afro beat,
the
Afro pop?
Afro beat wave right
Okay,
now.
yeah,
Of course,
shit.
if it's not hip hop, then I'm definitely listening to like, you know what I mean, like just Ghanaian artists like that.
Who's some big Ghanaian artists?
Stone Boy? You know what I mean?
I just want to know if I've heard of any of them because I only can think of is Burna Boy. Is Burna Boy?
Burna Boy is Nigerian.
He's Nigerian. Okay, so I only know the Nigerian artists.
You already know it's. Oh man, West Africa. So
There's probably a whole little beef that I don't know about West Africa.
It's a tiny little, you know what I'm saying? Like, consider it's like, so Ghana and Nigeria are in West Africa.
Yeah,
You know,
I know
what
that.
I mean? We both have our little jabs with each other. 'Cause
Okay, of course, yeah.
We're mainstream, but then like we're both mainstream, so it's like, what's up, like,
Mm-hmm.
you know? So. Nah, but like Burna Boy, Davido, like Nigeria got a lot of the artists you've heard. You know, Ghana got the
I've
same
heard of
type
all those
of
guys.
wave,
Yeah, mhm.
you know. But no, Nigeria definitely got a lot of them. but yeah, no, definitely. If not hip hop,
I go with the Afro
soul, Afro beats, man.
Damn, I need to listen to more Afro beat, man. I need.
I'll send that.
I need to try Jollof. There's a lot of things African.
Oh, see, that's Jollof. Perfect.
Jollof or Jollof?
Jollof.
I don't want to get that wrong.
Do not try the Nigerian Jollof. Try the Ghanaian Jollof. Yeah, I stir the pot. What's up?
Yeah, I know. I've heard how like
what
serious is Jollof beef is, man.
It's a beautiful beef. You know what I mean? But we all know.
Yeah.
We all know. Ask any African
who
around.
got the better Jollof? Is
Ghana boys win.
Got you.
I don't want to hear no conversation about it. Everybody knows,
I gotta
man.
give this a try now, man. Yeah.
I got you, man. Holla, how my
let me know what some good spots I can hit up, man. Yeah,
it's gotta be home cooked, man. I got you.
Oh okay, a little home cooked.
I got you.
That's okay. You making sure I get the good shit. Ain't no flimsy stuff.
Yeah, none of this. Let me go outsource. Nah, we got you in a nice home cooked meal. I got you.
Hell yeah, man. Nah, I'm gonna go for that, man. Is it spicy? Is Jollof?
Depends on who's cooking it, man. It can be regular. It can be mild, but then if whoever's cooking it wants to add that spice into it, it can be a little heat. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Yeah, but none too much where it'll burn your tongue or something like that.
I'm gonna have to give that a try.
I got you.
Jollof. It's like gyros. Like, you know, people say gyros, but I respect the Greek culture, so I make sure to say gyros. It goes a long way.
You know what's crazy?
You tell a Greek person, I'd be like, oh word, man, like I appreciate that.
I thought it was gyros. It's euros.
Euros, yeah.
You learn something new every day,
right?
bro.
Yeah.
Shout out to my Greek people. I'm sorry.
There you go. Yeah.
That's dope.
Yeah,
that's
man.
crazy.
You learn something new every day,
That's
y'all.
crazy.
TempahZone podcast. Learn how to pronounce euro.
Episode 59, baby.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Jollof and euros, baby.
Jollof. Should I name the episode Jollof and Euros?
It makes sense to me. Hip hop, Jollof and euros.
Oh man. I think I'm gonna have to do it, man.
I like that.
Oh shit.
I like that.
Jollof and euros, man. Now I'm all hungry and shit.
I gotta eat too, my mom.
Yeah, I know. Oh man. All right. Well, I want to see what more stuff you put into your music when it comes to the African culture, man. I definitely want to see you getting that bag more. I could totally see you making like a whole album's worth of that stuff.
Oh, that's definitely on the come up, man. You know, the last few projects I put out, I tease, not really tease, but like, you see the African rhythms and the African culture within some of my songs. You know what I mean? Like on the last project, Follow the Black Star, a song is called African King. You know what I mean? Where I'm talking about going to Ghana, like my roots, where I'm from, where my family's from. You know what I mean?
That's dope, man. That's dope.
Oh yeah, trying, man. You know what I'm saying? And the next step, of course, is to have a whole project where it's dedicated solely to the roots and to the soil. You're gonna see that real soon, coming out soon. You know? Yeah, man. Videos, all of that. People know I'm from Ghana, but I'm gonna force it down people's throats. Of course, I'm representing the Black Star land, Gold Coast, man. You know,
that's
what
dope,
it is.
Bro.
And I was born here. You know, my parents are from there, so I'm a Ghanaian American. So it's crazy because I'm from the U.S., but I'm from Ghana. So it's literally I'm a tale of two worlds.
Of course,
you know what I mean. So it's been dope because the music has allowed me to dive deeper into that. By default, it forces you to get better with it. So yeah, man, I'm looking forward to giving y'all the new stuff with that.
Yeah, absolutely. Man. Well, in a matter of time, you just dropped the project, so
of course we're gonna be promoting. We're gonna be promoting. No, that's the thing. Usually, like my foot's on the gas. Always like, I drop a project, I'm recording. Like I dropped it. What's next? Yeah. This is the first time in my life, I swear. Like, all right, I'm promoting this project as much as I can. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's a good body of work. It's a great body of work. So I'm like, word. Yeah. Promote and have fun with it.
Exactly, man. You'd be surprised how many people have not tuned in yet. Like,
it's for real.
And that 20th time promote.
Tune in if you ain't tuned in yet.
Yeah, right.
What's up with y'all, man? Follow the Black Star all platforms,
all
baby.
All that shit, man. All that. Like you would be surprised, like, you know, that 20th time you tell someone to check it out, they finally do it and they end up liking it. Like, that's, you know, but you gotta know how to market it the right way without being spammy or too annoying, which I know you, well, I see how you move and I know you were not a victim of that.
I try.
It's hard to know. Sometimes you do it on accident. Like, ooh, let's say.
Sometimes you gotta spam people. Like, it's so crazy because there's like a blueprint to this, but there's no blueprint to this, man. You gotta figure out what works for you and for your movement and whatever gets you where you gotta be.
Exactly. Like, I think the route of just sending your music to random people you haven't spoke to in a while, you know, without like any introduction is very tacky.
It's tacky. It does work, but then you'll be surprised how many people don't tune in.
Exactly.
It's crazy, man. It's just
so you just want to definitely, you know, contact the right people and do it in a way where it's not like, you know, too abrasive.
Like, don't just don't send like say what's up, yo. What's up?
At least initiate some convo first.
You know, if they ghost you, that's fine, but at least try and be a little bit homie. Don't be like, here's the link.
Yeah, check out my music.
Check out my music. It's tough. They'll ignore you a little bit faster.
Yeah,
It's a little bit faster.
Because it just comes off wrong. It can come off wrong most of the time. So you definitely want to be very careful about that for sure, man.
It's different nowadays, man. Our whole generation is different when it comes to this.
This
whole wave of trying to get on, man.
We're in the beginning of this new decade, and it's just like. You know, I always think about that. I'm like, oh, we're in this new decade right now. Like
2020, baby.
Like let's let's see like what trends take on. Let's see where hip hop goes. Let's see where music goes. Like I'm so fascinated by where hip hop's about to go. I am so fascinated by that. If people listen to this podcast, know I always bring up like hip hop in 5 years. Like what is it gonna be? Like
it's a real question.
Like, is it just gonna be? Are we gonna stick with this trap sound? Like what's next? And that's fine. I love the trap sound. I love it. Don't get me wrong, but in
all sincerity, man.
Yeah. I got no problem with it. Trust me.
I got no idea.
Yeah. Oh no. No one knows. No one knows.
No idea. What the sound's gonna be in 5 years. And that's the thing. That's why you gotta be versatile.
Yeah, because you have to adapt. You
have to be able to adapt.
What changes? Yeah.
Exactly.
Unless you're just such a master of the craft you've already been building up, like Rick Ross. Rick Ross is a good example. Like he usually does the same. Like you know what to expect from Rick Ross every time, and it's okay because it's Rick Ross. Like you know what he brings to the table.
Right.
He's the only artist I can really think of that's like you know what Rick Ross brings to the table, and he's been doing it that way forever.
Yeah, you could say people like him, Gucci Mane.
Yes,
you know
another great example. You know what they're gonna bring to the. You know what they're gonna bring, and you're gonna accept it because that's them. That's like the Migos.
Migos.
They brought their sound. You know what to expect.
That's what it is.
That's the Migos. So
like they're gonna be around whatever. Some artists gotta transcend whatever the sound is.
Yeah,
and that's what happened. That's why some people they come and they go, and then some people have to just transcend their sound to survive.
Definitely, yeah.
Hence why I love Drake sincerely because
he can do damn near everything.
This man has transcended the test of time, man. All right, like,
and he still hasn't done everything.
He's not even close.
Like he could still venture into more genres, and that makes me think of Kendrick because he's doing the rock album.
That's why I
don't know. We don't know yet, but
I haven't heard nothing about that. Really?
Yeah, there's rumors coming out that saying Kendrick's next project is going to be a rock album.
Ooh.
Yeah, so
I'll tune in.
I'm definitely gonna tune in. And
whatever he got his name on, I'll tune in.
Yeah, anything Kendrick, I'm tuning into. Yeah,
like you know what I'm saying. Like right now for me, like. It's a three-headed monster. I tell everybody, like, right now it's Drake, Cole, and Kendrick.
Yeah,
that's what it is.
Yeah, I think that's
right now.
I don't think you can debate that.
No, you can't. Like, Hov and Kanye already cemented themselves. That's why I don't bring them up.
They're older. Legends. They've been around.
Those are the three. That's the three-headed monster.
It's been that way for a bit. And since you mentioned it, I gotta you gotta think to yourself, who's gonna come after that? You know, who's the next Drake, Kendrick, Cole? Who are the next three?
Oh man,
but who I don't know. I mean,
that's a good question.
That's
a great question. Actually,
I don't want to say who because I feel like anybody you say it's like no,
but come on, man, we good. Who you feeling?
The Baby. The Baby's popular.
I ain't even
He's
gonna
very
lie.
popular.
Wow.
You know
it's crazy.
Yeah.
I said the same thing about Cardi B too. Like. They came on and bursting on. You know what I mean? I'm like, all right, are they gonna sizzle out? Nah, the Baby, he got the whole package right now.
Yeah,
respect.
Yeah, so it's tough to say. Like I like YB and Cordae. I like
good.
Yeah, but
his album was nice.
Yeah, I think he's a solid rapper. But it's tough to say, man. It's tough to say.
Yeah, the new I'm loving Roddy Ricch right now, man.
Roddy Ricch is great.
I'm loving. I think he's really doing it. The box is everywhere right now, which is crazy.
Yeah, it's like a number one song. Yeah, man, shit's all over the place. It's a great song though. But yeah, I think when it comes to just guys like Roddy Ricch, who's another guy who's like melody rap like him. I can't think of his name, but a guy like Roddy Ricch, it's
nobody
great to
can do it like him now.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody else that does it, I'm just like, you're not gonna stand the test of time. Roddy got co-signed by Nip. You know what I mean? So
that's big.
It's huge.
He's from Compton. He's just got such a story behind him. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And like you can, the thing I always tell people, auto-tune, like, okay, it will correct your melodies.
You gotta be able to sing.
But sometimes you gotta have that singing ability because
be able to sing.
You don't want to, have auto-tune suck all the soul out of your voice. It's not which it can do.
That's what I'm saying. It's not supposed to be auto-tune does it for you. you're supposed to do it, and
with auto-tune
helps you.
Yes.
You know what I mean? But like, damn, artists get nice and comfortable behind the auto-tune, and then when you ask them to sing in real life, they can't even harmonize their stuff.
Yeah,
man.
not even like a little bit.
It sounds crazy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
you know what I
man.
mean?
Yeah.
But
it's crazy where what we're coming to, because I'll never forget when I saw Travis Scott perform at auto-tune for like live.
Yeah,
I was like, you can do that?
It's
and now I'm
crazy.
starting to see people like
That's
at
for
local
real.
shows perform with auto-tune. I'm like, shit, we can do that now? Okay, we can. All right, I'll step in that. I mean, I use auto-tune in my music. I have no shame in saying it.
Oh no, of course, man. Like,
I don't think any artist should have any shame in using auto-tune if you
Listen,
do, because you
know-
can tell when you hear it. So
Of course.
most of the time, sometimes you can't.
no, there's nothing wrong. Like, we all
There's
sing.
nothing wrong with
Like,
auto-tune.
I know how to harmonize. I know how to sing a little bit, whatever. But auto-tune just makes it smooth. That's what it's supposed to be.
Oh, yeah.
It's not supposed to be some kind of like, yo, I don't know how to sing, and I'm gonna just like sound like shit, and then the auto-tune just makes you sound dope. It's crazy. You have to like T-Pain. He knows how to sing, man.
Yo,
he knows how to
yes, T-Pain
sing.
actually knows how to sing. He knows his melodies. He
Right.
knows what
Right.
blends and harmonizes. Yeah,
Exactly. And the auto-tune just carries it for him.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
not supposed to be the other way around.
and auto-tune won't fix everything.
And that's the point.
It
And-
really
and
won't.
That's the point.
Like,
Y'all-
it will
come on,
sound
man.
shit will sound bad. Like if you don't know the exact note you want to hit and setting up how what key it's in and what keys you're not
You gotta
singing.
have-
It's not as straightforward as just auto-tune on and now you sound better.
Of course, and that
not-
comes with experience in the booth, and of course you would know just by its time in the laboratory, man, in the studio. You figure that out over time.
Yeah,
This
and then
is what it is.
yeah, and that's why auto-tune's become that instrument. And a guy like Young Thug and Future, they know how to use it in ways and it sounds crazy. Like you're like, what the hell? Like Young Thug's verse on the London. You're just like, what is he? Like he's
What-
in
what-
some
what-
high
what is
pitched
he doing
stuff.
here? But that shit
but it's great. You love it. Like it's
Yeah.
catchy. So like.
Nah, Thug has definitely got a lot more. I used to hate Young Thug, but he.
It took me a while. Took me a
I
very
know,
long time.
All my
to get on
boys
the
know.
Young
It took me a
Thug shit.
long time, but I respect that. Oh my god, that hot man, him and Gunna.
Yeah, I think that was the song that made me go, all right,
All right, I got you, Young Thug.
I get it now.
I
I
got
finally get it. I was 90% there, and then that song came out. I was like, all right, I get it.
We here, man.
I understand all the fandom.
Undeniable.
Yeah.
Undeniable. You know what I'm saying?
Do you ever think it's bad for artists just being in the game to block out all the new stuff? Do you think that hurts an artist, or you think it doesn't matter?
I think no. I think it can.
matters.
I think it can stunt your growth.
Okay.
You have to hear what's coming out, what's popular, and what's and what's trending right now.
Definitely.
You have to. It's not. You know what I mean? You can't put yourself in a box where it's like, oh, I'm gonna stay in my lane and not try to adapt to like what's new and what's current /
Yeah.
like what was current in the past. It doesn't make any sense. Like I'm trying to think of a good example right now. Like
The only reason why I asked is because Lil Wayne said it when he makes a new project, he don't listen to nothing. He blocks out all. But Lil Wayne's like,
Wayne
that's
is
Lil
Wayne. And
Yeah, Lil Wayne is Lil Wayne.
I still love Wayne. I used to love Wayne.
Oh yeah, I think a lot of people
Yeah.
had the Lil Wayne phase back in 08, 09.
Right. But no, I think you have to, man. It just makes you a better artist. Like for me, that's I can attest to. I'm listening to what is trending right now, and like that does influence my sound because I'm living in it. You have to, like, you know what I'm saying? It's life.
Yeah.
What you hear, it's gonna influence you no matter what you feel or how you think. Like in my music, it's just. That's progression. That's how you encompass everything around you. You know what I mean? Yes, you have your own set of like, word, this is how I do my thing. But if you hear the new stuff coming out and you're like, all right, this is what I'm vibing to, you might find a way to
A
encompass
little
that.
stuff out. Yeah.
I'm gonna take what I like from that
Take what you like. Yeah.
and try to learn from it. Like that's so I just dropped a new music video with my boy Mova Belly called Connect.
That shit hard, bro.
Y'all heard it earlier. Appreciate you, man. And it's a different style for me. You know what I'm saying? I'm not like I'm melodic, but like it was different. Like it was more like my Roddy Rich, like let me talk my shit type of thing, and like I loved it. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
man.
That's just me learning from what's current and just trying to do something different.
Yeah,
That's how you elevate.
Yeah, no, for sure, man. Yeah, that and I Can't Relate.
Oh, I appreciate
those
you,
are the
man.
two songs off the project where I'm like,
man.
I'm like, yep, this.
Thank you, man.
These are I like these ones.
I can't relate. I was just hitting them with bar after bar after bar, man.
Yeah.
I just want to let them know I could rap. You know?
Oh no, definitely,
Yeah.
man. I mean, like sometimes you just gotta let's spill some beer on me. I took a sip and it got all over my face and shit.
No, you all good.
But I can't relate. When I heard that one, I was like, yeah, he
appreciate
spaz
you,
on
man.
this shit. Yeah.
Nah, and I'm telling you, I was riding over here and I saw your video, man.
Thank you, bro.
Change is
Thank you.
dope.
Thank you, man.
Change
Yeah,
is
you
dope,
know,
man.
just trying to get
Y'all
the-
know he make music too, right? I bet.
Yeah, you let them know now. I try not to be
A man
too,
of many
yeah.
talents, homie.
Yeah, I appreciate that, man. Thank you.
man.
You know, I just try, I love making music. I love talking to people about
It's the
music.
truth,
that's
man.
why I got this started.
That's the truth.
It's
And I
definitely-
appreciate you, man.
I had to make it happen. I like having artists on who, whose music I truly like, and I can tell they take it seriously.
Of course.
And I think that's one thing I'm very focused on when I see people who come in with professionalism.
It's the only
There's a
way.
lot of people who are rapping out here, but they do everything just so
Dog.
not professional.
Speaking right
know what other way to
to
put it.
speaking right to the heart, man.
Yeah.
It's you got to move a certain type of way with this game, you know, and people will recognize that.
Yeah.
You know, if you're not on point, then where you going? Right?
Exactly. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But it all varies because just because you pump a lot of money into it, don't mean that people are going to tune in.
Of course, bro.
Yeah.
You know it, man.
Yeah,
Real recognize real, and I think
exactly.
that
Mhm.
is
Real recognize
that's
real.
the mantra of life. That's
Mhm.
just what it is. And
Yeah.
that's why I respect what you're doing, man. I respect the craft, having
Thank you.
people on the platform. I appreciate you, man.
Appreciate that,
You know what
dog,
I'm
man.
saying?
For
Keep
real.
it up
for
with
real.
it, man.
No, always. You guys always got stay on top of it, even though I missed an episode last week. But I mean, you always got
man, we here. Episode 59,
now,
baby.
though. Episode 59.
Episode 59,
Yeah,
clearly.
we good. We got
on.
Debo in the building. You know what I'm saying, man?
We out here, man.
Yo, I just thought of another question I gotta ask you about Follow the Black Star, man. What's your favorite song on the project?
Oh my goodness, man.
I bet your favorite song ain't people's favorite song. That's usually how it is with artists. Our favorite song is never other people's favorite song.
Yo, it's
Which one? I know you know.
You making me pick one, bro? One?
You got it, bro. You gotta pick one. Man.
Oh my goodness.
I know you.
Oh
have.
my goodness.
Today, what is your favorite song off the project? Not last week, but today. Like, what if you had to think right now? Like, which one you vibe
If I
with?
had to pick one, man.
Because I know it could change tomorrow. It could change after this episode's
That has
over.
to be the most difficult question you could ask me tonight.
Yeah.
In all honesty,
Because I feel like every song on this project goes.
I appreciate
So
you, man.
what
Yeah.
song is your favorite?
Dog.
You know?
My heart's in every song on that project.
Yeah,
It's
no, I
like, you
feel
know what I
you,
mean?
yeah.
You pick one, it's like, damn, I'm leaving 10 other parts of my
but
heart
it's like, what
somewhere.
about that? Yeah.
Alright, honestly, if I had to pick one, just because of like what it means to me, it would be the last song, "Blood Is Thick in the Water."
Okay, yeah. That's a deep title.
Yeah, so that song, my little brother, he produced it.
Okay.
My little brother, you know
That's
what I mean?
dope. That's
It's
dope.
crazy.
Yeah.
Like, and that's the first song we ever like collaborated on.
Okay,
you know what
yeah,
I
so there's a
mean?
lot to that one.
Yeah, so
Bigger than
there's
this,
just a lot of weight. If there was, you know what I mean? Like if I had to pick one to rock with for the rest of my life, knowing like this is my brother's beat, this is what I rapped over,
Yeah.
this is what it means to me, and what I'm saying on it, blood is thicker than water.
That's dope, man. Yeah.
That's the truth. I mean, the title speaks for itself.
Yeah, and
Blood is thicker than water, bro.
no, you're right. No, you learn that when you get older. The older you get, the
man.
more you realize, family
man.
is very important.
Everything.
Yeah, family is everything. Family is truly everything, and I think that's, outros to projects.
Yeah, man.
Always got to end on a strong note or a good note. You know what I mean?
You know what I'm saying? It's like I'm just trying to speak mantra because it's like
Yeah.
I be saying friends be riding with me, but that's family to me. You know what I mean? Like it don't gotta be blood necessarily, like for it to be family, but the mantra of family being blood. You know what I'm saying? If that makes sense. You know what I'm saying?
I definitely know what you mean, man.
Shout out to my brother Big Mike, man. Big Mike Productions, man. You know what time it is.
Shout out to him, man. Did he? Was he working on your stuff with the music videos and all that?
Oh no, this is my little brother, man.
That's
little
his
brother.
name. Okay,
yeah, Big Mike
okay, that's what I
Productions.
thought. Okay, yeah,
Yeah,
okay,
it's
word.
crazy because he's what? He just turned 16, about to be 17. So
Oh, shoot.
When we was
Okay.
when we was recording in my room, like we were recording in my room back in the day. He was so young, but he would always see us making music. Me and my boy Moon and all my brothers. You know, it's just like. Cause I didn't teach him how to make beats, man. He just made it happen.
Just made it happen.
And that's just based off what we was doing. So it's crazy.
Would you
Crazy.
say growing up, like your parents were like super big on just music in general?
Stay on the books.
Yeah. Okay.
Why are you making me stay on the books?
Yeah.
But nah,
Yeah.
it's crazy. It was at first they were like, "Yo, what you doing, D? Like, study, man." But then when they seen the talent and like some of the things I've been able to do over time,
Oh, yeah, maybe you should stick with this. Yeah.
I like stick with the books. Do what you got to do, but I support you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because again, they're from Ghana, so it's like all they know is work, grind,
Yeah.
go get it.
Yeah.
So
African parents probably got a different type of strictness. You know what I'm saying?
it was definitely different. It was definitely
I'm Jamaican, so
Oh,
I can
100.
imagine. You know, there's
just-
always a stereotype with Jamaican parents, and I feel like it's very similar
It's the
to
same.
African
It's
parents.
the
I can
same,
feel it's
man.
very similar.
Get your shit done.
Yeah.
Hold it down.
Yeah.
And you know what I mean? As soon as they saw what's up, okay, now you can, I'll support you. Dive into what you got to do, but make sure your shit is good first. You know what I mean? But
Hell yeah.
that's what it was, man. But like, because like, there have been moments in my life where they've seen like where music has taken me and they've been a part of it. Like, my one of my greatest moments was I went to UMass Amherst.
Hell yeah.
And I was able to I won the campus wide competition for UMass Amherst. I was able to open up for Logic, Fetty Wap, Tinashe. Crazy, right? It's one of my claims to fame, man. And my Mullins Center, like, there are thousands of people that my parents and my cousin Steven, they're right there. My brother, like, sold out show, and they see me and my boy Muna performing in front of everybody. I think in that moment they were like, who are you?
Yeah.
But like, dope. All right. Okay. You know what I mean? So yeah, it's things like that. They see where music can take me, and they see the grind. Like I'm holding it down with school and everything, but then they see like I love this. Yeah. I love what I do. So that's it, you know what I mean? That's how it goes.
Yeah, man.
That's how it goes.
And I think when it just comes to anything of the arts that you create, if you're dope at it, people will
gravitate toward you.
And people will, more importantly, no one's gonna step in and tell you stop it. Because if you're doing something in the arts and it looks like it's not gonna work out, one person will step in and be like, "Hey, man, you know, I don't think that's gonna work." You know?
I ain't even gonna lie though. Persevere through that shit though. If it happens, you know what I mean.
You can persevere though.
You can, because at
you
first
can persevere. Yeah,
people gonna talk. People gonna talk trash. Talk trash. You know, people do my mixtapes in the trash, man.
Of course.
Back in the day.
Yeah.
But if you love it, if you truly love it, and you want to go through the grind for it, you'll get better with it, and you'll see where it'll take you.
Yeah, and if you're willing to learn, you're willing to get rid of old habits. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Because I think a lot of times people want to progress and get better, but they stick to their old ways. Right. And I think sometimes you gotta try new things. You gotta just
let life guide you too. Like,
that too. Sometimes things you just gotta do a little more naturally. And it's like music. Like sometimes music is the best when you're just chilling and it just comes to you. Sometimes when it's rushed and someone's like on your back, like, "Yo, make a song," it ain't gonna be the best song.
Of course, man.
It all depends.
Whatever works for you.
Do you ever feel like you work on a deadline? Or you just feel like you're putting out music when you need to?
Me personally, the last few years, I always drop something on my birthday. You know what I mean?
So you have a deadline.
I do have a deadline, but
no, I feel you.
But you know what I'm saying? But no, I work. No, I work when it comes to me, no matter what. Like, yeah, I can make a song. Like, you make music so long, you can freestyle some shit. You can do whatever in a certain amount of time. But like, I've learned that, like, for me, it's about quality over quantity. So I'll take my time with it, so I don't feel rushed. Because it's not worth at the end.
No. I hear you, man. It's
people will know how much time you put into something.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I don't work on a deadline. Other than my birthday, I don't work on a deadline.
Yeah. I feel like there's just so many variables to how one blows up that no one can just be like, "Oh, this is the way to do it." And it has to go exactly like this. There's no blueprint.
Man. There's no blueprint at all.
Look at Lil Nas X. That man's has put out 7 songs. Like he has 7 songs to his name.
That's crazy, ain't it?
And I don't think he's gonna put out a new song anytime soon. He's gonna keep remixing Rodeo and Old Town Road and Panini. Like,
I ain't even that Rodeo remix with Nas is pretty
dope.
fire.
I think it's dope, man.
That Old Town Road remix took over everything. There's no blueprint.
Biggest song ever. Yeah, there's no blueprint anymore.
You just need support, and you need to figure out your marketing scheme and all that. You know, and that's the hard part. It's easier said than done. I'm trying to figure it out myself. I've had successes. I've had failures. I'm trying to figure out what
truly works.
What truly works.
Yeah. You can't stick. You can't stick to just one way, man. You gotta try. And one thing that Jay-Z said. Back to Jay-Z. He said recently in an interview. Yeah, man. He said, "You only gotta be right once."
That's the point.
You only gotta be right once, and I think that's the realest shit I ever heard.
Right. It's like, the truth. No, but it's the truth though, man. You gotta hit once and then just be ready. That's all that it is. And at the end of the day, that's what happens. He said it like that because it's the truth. People be hitting once, but they're not ready, and they haven't put in the time to remain ready. You know what I mean?
They weren't ready for the one moment.
You weren't ready for that moment, and that's why they don't really last very long. It's the people that prepped and put in the time and the effort, and when it finally hits, they're already ready.
Yeah.
They've been ready.
Ready to
You know what
go.
I'm
They
saying?
got songs for days. They're well experienced, and they've only shown you 20% of what they can do.
Exactly.
Those are the artists that are crazy. Like,
Yeah,
you know,
man.
you see artists grow, and then, like, 5 years later, you see them playing all these instruments and singing. It's like,
what?
Like, what? Where did this come from? Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah. Those are artists though
Exactly.
that you gotta be scared of. You know what I'm saying?
It's real.
Like for example, with you got a whole sound that you haven't even delved into yet. With
It's real,
you know,
man.
like
Yeah, that's-
like you got your sound that's already killing it. Like
I
that's
appreciate you, man.
that's dope. Like you haven't even
That's
like
the cool thing.
gone
man.
all the way, and that's the exciting part about music.
I love music.
Yeah,
man.
exactly. That's why music's a shit.
And I would die for this shit. Man.
Yeah,
It's
bro.
The dopest shit.
Yeah, music's a
Dope,
shit, bro.
man.
You gotta love it, and whether you're the creator or the consumer, both. It's so many things that music does for people, man.
It's true.
Not to get too philosophical about music,
Nah, it's honest,
but it's just
honest to God.
I think
man.
sometimes it goes over people's
You
head.
speaking my mantra, like literally,
Yeah.
the only things I think that can change the world are food and music
And sports.
and sports.
Yeah, maybe
But
sports,
but that's the thing. Some people don't watch sports.
that's true. Some people don't watch sports.
Some people don't watch sports, and if you do,
good-
you like
yeah.
basketball. You like football. Besides the point.
Everyone listens to music.
And if you don't,
I don't even.
I
Know.
don't.
I've never met that person.
I won't call you a weirdo or nothing.
I've never met a person that's not
no.
lit.
And even if you don't listen to music, you're going to the beat like the beat of your own drum. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
exactly,
Like,
yeah.
everybody has some kind of music that they on. It's food and music. That's for me the only way
Nah,
change the world.
facts, bro. Facts.
Yeah, man.
I want to ask you though, what you got lined up next, man? What's Debo got in store coming soon?
Oh man, like I said, appreciate you for asking, man. Honestly, right now I'm just promoting the project, man. We
Yeah.
just dropped
Follow the Black Star.
Follow the Black Star, man.
that out.
I really that body of work speaks really. It speaks a lot to my heart, man.
Just off that title, bro.
Yeah,
That
follow the
title's
Black
the shit.
Star, man. I appreciate you, man.
For real,
It's dope because it's like
shit hard.
Thank you, man. You type that up, I pop up, which is it's really fire.
That's dope too. Yeah.
It's fire. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
But nah, man, just new visuals coming out. You know what I'm saying? And just trying to really dive into promoting the album, and we're gonna have some shows coming up in the summertime. You know, just making things happen. Just trying to make more things happen, and really just trying to dive deeper into the Boston scene and for us, man. You know.
Definitely,
Making
bro.
things happen.
That's dope, man. That's dope, man. Just keeping it moving out there. You know, you and everyone else that's part of the crew with Lavish. You know,
Lavish
that's
Relief.
really dope, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, shout out to him, man. I think that's really dope, man. You got I feel like you got a good blueprint out there for what you're trying to do. Even though there is no blueprint, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, man.
you know what I mean.
At least
you got a game plan. You got a game plan.
Taking steps in the right direction.
Exactly, man. Yeah.
man.
So I think that's really dope, man. Wish you nothing but the best with everything you got going on.
Hey, man, I
for
appreciate
real,
you.
yeah.
Right back at you,
Yeah.
man. Thank you for the platform.
Nah, for sure, man. You know,
hollering back, man.
yeah, like I said, he sent it. Now he listened immediately.
You see, you send a nice message out to people. Someone gonna listen.
Yeah.
my man took a listen.
He said, yeah, you definitely had good, a proper introduction with.
You know what I mean?
It wasn't even that long. It was just like
It's
a sentence
I
or
just dropped
two.
an
Yeah.
album. Check me out if you can. Appreciate you. Love the podcast. Love the
Yeah,
platform.
yeah,
You know,
it
it's the truth. It's the truth.
Yeah, no, I appreciate that, man. So definitely happy to have you on.
Appreciate
Debo
you.
in the building.
You already know, man. Follow
Yeah,
me if
man.
you don't know. Debo617.
Yeah, where can they follow you?
Instagram Debo617 DEBO617. What is it? It's a Facebook DE dash
Dash.
BO.
Yeah.
I'm like, what was that line?
Yeah.
Earlier. Yeah,
man.
yeah, man. Instagram, you can find me, and literally when you find me there, you find me everywhere.
Boom, just pop right up.
Follow the
Easy.
Black Star. That's where you can find me too.
Stream that shit. Shit fire.
I appreciate
Hell yeah,
you, man.
Hell yeah.
Follow my man Amir too, man. He's out here doing his thing too.
You already know. You already know, man. We got
Podcaster, artist, versatile,
Just
man.
working, man. We working out here, bro. So it is what it is, man. So,
Hell yeah, man.
yeah, I know you're doing your thing out here, man. I'm really happy to have you on, though,
Hey,
man.
I appreciate you.
Made
bro.
it happen, bro.
Appreciate you.
Episode 59.
59, baby.
It's dope, man. Shout out to
Nah,
Jake,
man.
No Depth Collective, man. It's his spot right here, man.
100.
So, shout out to him.
100,
Couldn't
man.
record this without him here. So, and him offering me the Citizen Cider beer. This shit fire. I know this ain't an ad, but this shit fire. I didn't, so I gotta shout this beer out too. Y'all should try it out. It's really
Hell
good. Yeah. Until next time, y'all.
Until next time on TempahZone, baby.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Peace.